cabin. The drive up here was nostalgic and wonderful and beautiful as always. And parking the van and just putting it right in front of the tiki bar that we built. I mean, if you haven't seen any of our first videos, that was one of the first ones, was us building this tiki bar.
I can't believe we're finally done! This project has been so fun to work on.
Just gets me thinking of all the good times that we had back here at the cabin as we were starting this whole thing. You know, we left our jobs, we drove all the way across the United States and made it here, and it was just piles of snow, feet of snow sitting on the ground. We're both like, what the hell did we do? This doesn't make any sense. We couldn't go anywhere or do anything, just like everybody else during this pandemic, so we're like, we were feeling pretty lost. It's nice to think about the transition that we made and how good this van was for us. Not just for us, but for also being able to spend time with my parents, start making these videos that we love making, and build this whole thing. It feels like the whole thing's coming full circle, and that's really nice.
That's a good way to look at it. I do think, for me, there was a lot of feelings coming back to the cabin. I think it started to remind us a lot of the time when we drove back in March, when it was just a lot of uncertainty, a lot of cold. This drive this last week reminded me just of that. So it, you know, it feels a little bit bittersweet and it feels a little bit sad. It almost feels like a little bit of defeat. I know that, you know, it's not, and there's so much out of our control. We did the best that we could, and we tried to make dreams come true, and we did. But not everything's gonna go according to plan, as we've learned this year. On the drive back, I was telling Josh that if anything, this year has taught me to be way more adaptable, way more flexible, and just super present. I used to get really, really devastated by things not turning out the way that I'd hoped, just for months on end. And this year has taught me to plan, but also to like know that things are just gonna happen. You just roll with it, go with the flow. And I think those losses are becoming less of a pain, which is kind of great. And now I'm just looking forward to the next adventure. Yeah.
No matter what happens with the van, and we don't know what's going to happen with the van, I still wouldn't trade anything for the month, 2 months that we had building this thing with my parents.
Yeah.
Even if this total thing ends up being a bust, we lose everything, we can never drive it again, which maybe it will. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. We got to learn how to build a thing like this, which is incredible.
Yep.
You know, I learned a ton of stuff.
So much.
I've been building stuff my whole life, and this was by far the most difficult thing I've ever put together.
And we worked every day, morning, 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. Barely sometimes took breaks for lunch. But it was so fun, and it was so purposeful. I loved it. And this is what came of it, which is still pretty awesome.
Yep.
If anything, it's just a place to sleep too, even if it's not mobile.
It's true. That's true.
It's a really pretty apartment.
Yep. Yep. The world's most expensive non-mobile Airbnb. You know, this van was just a lemon.
Yeah.
It was just broken from the start. And we built an entire beautiful house on top of it that now we can't go anywhere with it. We come back in early summer, everything will be different. We'll probably be able to take this thing out again. And I really hope we do. I think it'll be great. But for now, this is where she lives. Old Clunk Clunk, parked at the cabin where she was born.
Yeah.
Next plans, if we have them, our next plans are we're going to Hawaii. And then we're just going to do something entirely different. And we hope that it'll be just as interesting and just as fun, and hope you guys come along with us for all this.
I'm really excited. It's like homecoming.
Right.
It's amazing.
Right. I can tell you that our videos are going to get a lot warmer and a lot prettier than where they are now.
Similar to Mexico, maybe.
Yeah. Yep. And yeah, we're just we're on to the next thing.
Yeah.
As it always was. I mean, we started this channel off with DIY stuff. We were just we were making gym equipment out of wood that we found, and we were cutting out bird houses, and we were making all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
And then we sort of moved on to making content about us and who we are, and then we moved on to this van, and this van was like the next big project, right? And then we dished the van for a little bit, and then we went to Mexico for like a month, and now off to Hawaii. Yeah, I guess we're both feeling a little nostalgic, a little happy to move on to the next thing, and a little sad to be leaving this thing behind.
Yeah. Feels like a chapter that's closing temporarily, we think.
Yeah.
One that we didn't think would close so soon, but I think it's the right decision. Mexico was a good choice for us to get some clarity. As soon as we got back, we knew we didn't have the time, we didn't have the energy, we didn't have the weather to sell this thing, and it just wasn't going to make sense with its current condition. So what did we do? Make our next plan. That's what you do in 2020, I guess.
Yep. So, thank you very much for watching.
Yep.
We'll see you in the next one, which will look very different from this one. And we can't wait.
We'll be wearing a lot less clothing.
Ooh, spicy. To Hawaii! Bye.
Okay, here we go. All right, we're all together.
Okay.
Alright, we'll see you guys in February, huh?
Yes.
Love you guys. Thanks for letting us hang out.
We did get a picture of all.